Imagine two countries once united, now separated by a heavily guarded border. This border, known as the Demilitarized Zone or DMZ, stretches across the Korean peninsula, serving as a stark reminder of the division that has persisted for decades. The DMZ is one of the most fortified borders in the world, with soldiers standing guard on both sides, ever vigilant. On one side of this divide lies South Korea, a nation that has seen remarkable growth and development. The bustling streets of Seoul, the towering high-rise buildings, and the vibrant stock market are all testaments to its thriving economy. South Korea has become a global powerhouse, known for its technological advancements, cultural exports like K-pop, and a high standard of living for its citizens. On the other side, North Korea presents a starkly different picture. The rural areas are marked by poverty, and the people often face severe hardships. Traditional attire is still common, and the isolation from the rest of the world is palpable. The contrast between the two Koreas couldn't be more pronounced. This is the reality of South Korea and North Korea. While Seoul buzzes with energy and innovation, Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, often appears eerily quiet and devoid of the same vibrancy. The split screen captures the essence of two worlds that, despite their shared history, have diverged dramatically. They share a common history but have walked vastly different paths since their separation in 1945. The Korean War, which began in 1950 and ended in 1953, further cemented this division. The war left deep scars and set the stage for the contrasting trajectories of the two nations. South Korea has embraced capitalism and democracy, becoming an economic powerhouse. The rise of technology companies like Samsung and LG, the vibrant democratic rallies, and the bustling shopping districts all highlight the dynamic and progressive nature of South Korean society. The country has made significant strides in education, healthcare, and overall quality of life. North Korea, in contrast, remains under strict communist rule, its economy lagging far behind. The regime focuses heavily on military parades and propaganda, showcasing its might and ideology. However, the rural landscape tells a different story, one of economic stagnation and limited resources. The people of North Korea live under a regime that prioritizes control and uniformity over individual freedoms and economic prosperity. Understanding these differences is crucial to grasping the current state of the Korean peninsula. The map of the Korean peninsula, juxtaposed with footage of daily life in both South and North Korea, underscores the stark contrasts. While South Koreans enjoy modern conveniences and a vibrant culture, North Koreans often face daily struggles and a lack of basic freedoms. This essay will explore the reasons behind South Korea's success and North Korea's struggles, highlighting the contrasting economic, political, and social landscapes of these two nations. By delving into the historical context, governmental policies, and the impact on the lives of ordinary citizens, we aim to provide a comprehensive understanding of why these two Koreas, once united, now exist as two vastly different worlds. South Korea stands as a testament to the power of a market-driven economy. This nation, once overshadowed by the devastation of war, has risen like a phoenix from the ashes, showcasing an incredible journey of resilience and innovation. Once ravaged by war, it has transformed itself into one of the world's leading economies. The Korean War left the country in ruins, but through sheer determination and strategic planning, South Korea embarked on a path of rapid industrialization and modernization. This remarkable growth, often dubbed the Miracle on the Han River, is a product of strategic planning and a focus on export-oriented industries. The government played a crucial role by implementing policies that encouraged industrial growth and technological advancement. South Korea strategically invested in sectors like technology, automobiles, and shipbuilding. These industries became the backbone of the economy, driving growth and creating millions of jobs. The focus on high-quality manufacturing and innovation set South Korea apart from many other developing nations. These industries, supported by government policies and a skilled workforce, propelled the nation's economic expansion. The collaboration between the public and private sectors fostered an environment where businesses could thrive and innovation was encouraged. Today, South Korea boasts global giants like Samsung and Hyundai, symbols of its technological prowess and manufacturing might. These companies are not only leaders in their respective fields but also represent the success of South Korea's economic model on the global stage. Its GDP per capita, a measure of a country's economic output per person, stands at an impressive $34,000, reflecting a high standard of living for its citizens. This economic prosperity has translated into better healthcare, education, and overall quality of life, making South Korea a model for other nations aiming for rapid development. The benefits of this economic growth are evident in various aspects of South Korean society. The education system is one of the best in the world, producing a highly skilled workforce that continues to drive innovation. Healthcare facilities are state-of-the-art, ensuring that citizens have access to top-notch medical care. Additionally, the rich cultural heritage of South Korea is celebrated and preserved, adding to the nation's unique identity. Looking ahead, South Korea is not resting on its laurels. The country is investing heavily in future technologies such as artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and biotechnology. These forward-thinking investments are aimed at ensuring that South Korea remains at the forefront of global innovation and continues to build on its legacy of economic success. Despite its economic achievements, South Korea is not without challenges. The global economic landscape is increasingly uncertain, with rising inflation and geopolitical tensions casting a shadow even on the brightest economies. South Korea, heavily reliant on exports, is particularly vulnerable to fluctuations in global demand. Moreover, an aging population and rising income inequality pose long-term challenges to sustained growth. The government is taking steps to address these issues, investing in social safety nets and promoting innovation to stay ahead in a rapidly changing world. In stark contrast to its southern neighbor, North Korea faces significant economic hardship. Its economy, centrally planned and largely closed off from the world, has struggled to keep pace with global development. Years of isolationist policies coupled with international sanctions imposed due to its nuclear program have crippled its economy. North Korea's reliance on a limited range of exports, primarily raw materials, makes it vulnerable to price fluctuations and limits its growth potential. Section 5. The weight of sanctions on North Korea. In this section, we delve into the profound impact that international sanctions have had on North Korea, a nation already grappling with numerous challenges. International sanctions aimed at curbing North Korea's nuclear ambitions have taken a heavy toll on its economy. These sanctions, imposed by various countries and international bodies, are designed to restrict North Korea's ability to develop nuclear weapons. However, the repercussions extend far beyond the intended political and military objectives. These sanctions restrict trade and investment, making it difficult for North Korea to access the resources and technology needed for economic development. The limitations on imports and exports have led to a significant reduction in industrial output and have crippled many sectors of the economy. Factories have shut down, and the lack of essential materials has left machinery in disrepair. While the sanctions are intended to pressure the North Korean government into diplomatic negotiations, they have also had a significant impact on the lives of ordinary citizens. The economic strain has led to widespread unemployment and poverty. Families struggle to make ends meet, and the social fabric of the nation is under immense stress. Protests and dissent have become more common as people voice their frustrations. The scarcity of essential goods and limited access to healthcare and education are stark reminders of the human cost of economic isolation. Pharmacies often run out of basic medicines, and schools lack the necessary supplies to provide a proper education. Long lines at food distribution centers highlight the struggle for daily sustenance. The sanctions, while aimed at the government, have inadvertently created a humanitarian crisis, affecting the most vulnerable segments of the population. Section 6. A glimpse inside North Korea's closed system. North Korea operates under a highly centralized, state-controlled system known as a command economy. In this system, the government dictates what goods and services are produced, how they are produced, and how they are distributed. This lack of economic freedom stifles innovation and entrepreneurship, hindering growth. Moreover, the prioritization of military spending over social welfare programs further exacerbates the economic hardship faced by many North Koreans. Section 7. The power of openness, South Korea's global ties. South Korea's economic success is intertwined with its active engagement in the global community. It has forged strong trade relationships with countries worldwide, becoming a vital link in global supply chains. South Korea's embrace of free trade agreements has further opened its economy to foreign investment and facilitated the exchange of goods and services. This outward-looking approach has been instrumental in its rise as a global economic player. Section 8. The price of isolation. North Korea's diplomatic constraints. In contrast to South Korea's global engagement, North Korea's isolationist policies have limited its diplomatic options and hindered its economic development. Its strained relationships with many countries, particularly Western nations, make it difficult to attract foreign investment or participate in international organizations. While North Korea maintains diplomatic ties with some countries, its global influence remains limited. This isolation comes at a cost, depriving North Korea of the benefits of international cooperation and access to global markets. Section 9. Two futures, two paths. The contrasting realities of South and North Korea offer a compelling case study in the impact of different political and economic systems. South Korea's embrace of democracy and a market-driven economy has fueled its remarkable economic growth and integration into the global community. North Korea's isolationist policies and state-controlled economy, on the other hand, have resulted in economic hardship and limited opportunities for its citizens. While the future remains uncertain for both Koreas, their divergent paths underscore the profound impact of the choices countries make on their destinies.